This is why I'm going to marry you one day.
Habari za asubuhi, habari yako is good morning, how are you in Swahili? I realized that in the Vlogmas I haven't had the chance to actually say many good mornings in African languages, so today I wanted to finish the Vlogmas with Swahili. I'm very sad it's the last day of Vlogmas. I have to say that this Vlogmas has been so pleasant when it comes to communication, and I don't know, I've enjoyed working on this. I have not felt like it was hard work. I mean, it is hard work. It's quite hard finding something every day to show you, especially in the times that we're living, but it's super enjoyable communicating with you guys. Today, as promised, I would like to take you with me to Serbian supermarket. I am heading out. We have a hairdresser coming later on for my boyfriend, so what I'm gonna do is while they're at home and all of that stuff, I'm just going to be out. I'm going to be working on my own things and doing my own stuff, so I will take you guys with me. I feel very, very, very strange that it's last day of Vlogmas and I want to put so much into it. So I even thought like maybe I should just vlog until the end of the year, but then I guess I should really take some sort of break so that I can be fresh and exciting in the new year. But at the same time, there will be more videos coming before the end of the year. So I'm gonna film what I got for Christmas. I'm gonna film a few more videos. So there's a lot more coming this year. So you will have it on this channel. This is not really the end. It's just that I will be coming back with more sit-down videos. I'm not gonna really get ready, do makeup or anything like that, you know, just my SPF, skincare, and we leave the house now. I think it's raining, so I'm not even gonna dress up. I'm wearing a very casual look today, H&M, All Saints. I will try link it all below, and this is what I will be going out in today as well. Probably boots and a coat, and that's it. Took me half an hour to get here. And now there's a queue, but let's queue up because this is freaking exciting. The more I look through the window, the more I'm understanding that this is where I should have come the first time I arrived in Paris, because everything is so clear and easy from what I can see. I'm so excited, you guys. I'm so freaking excited. I cannot even explain to you. Wow, guys, this is like my childhood all here at once. It's so incredible to see. Love it all. Ono najbolja Karnex, jetrena, jel tako?
Jeste, Karnex najviše ide jetrena.
Jednu ću, ajde da se podsjetim na dobra stara vremena. Vidim ima i ovaj kiseli kupus, jel ovaj za sarme, gužvanski? I got a lot of stuff from the shop, and this is the first time that I felt like I can fully understand what's going on. Because the lady could speak Serbian, as you could have seen. I'm now gonna walk. I know where I am, okay. This is a nightmare for getting a car back, I remember very well. I'm gonna get an Uber, get home and explain everything to you. I didn't really vlog much in the shop just because there was a queue outside, and you know, when people are waiting to get in, you don't really want to like take forever being in the shop. I went by the list, I got the things I needed, and I was like, okay, let's go buy. I just got home. This was like the best experience ever. So I arrived to the tent. It took a while. I was driving in the car for a while. I didn't know what to expect. How's it gonna be? Usually, from my habit in England, I've never been in England in a Serbian shop, but they have a lot of Polish shops which sometimes would also stock something like plasma for not even plasma, but like something similar, you know, but never really proper Serbian stuff. I went to the Serbian shop and it was full-on Serbian, like full-on stuff that I recognize, and I was so excited. So I arrived, I entered the shop, I was like, do you speak English? And she's like, "Pričaj na srpskom," like speak to me in Serbian. So it was so amazing because everything there I recognize. So I'm gonna show you what I bought. I'm the most excited for plasma because, of course, these are like Serbian biscuits that you eat as a child. I can't really say that my mom bought these a lot, but I bought them kind of in school as a child. They're very specific. There's no other biscuit. There's nothing to it. There's no chocolate, nothing. But there's no other biscuit in the world that is like this. Then I bought the same, but powder version. So this is something that we eat when you feel like eating something sweet, but there's nothing sweet at home. You put some plasma, which is like basically grounded biscuits with milk, and that's what you eat. We also make crepes with Eurocreme, and this Eurocreme is kind of a chocolate spread, and here it is. This is so much better than Nutella, of course. This is so much better than any other chocolate spread in the world, and you have to eat both brown and white. Like it comes in like two parts. And this is basically how you make it. You make a crepe with Eurocreme and plasma. And in fact, I'm craving it so much that beep the diet. That's how much I'm craving it. Then I bought some mladi sir. This is the cheese that I was telling you about, the low-fat cheese. You know, this is also how we buy it in the markets in Serbia. And then I bought some of this cheese. This is what we use for shopsku salatu. Like it's a salad that we make with tomato, cucumber, and then we put this kind of full-fat cheese, very salty on top, which is not feta. It's very, very specific. Then I bought something and I got home and my boyfriend was like, "But baby, this is open." No, because I couldn't wait in the car all the way here. I had to have one because I missed it so much. It's called Honey Heart, but it's basically like gingerbread covered in chocolate with a little bit of honey inside. Delicious. Then I bought the same kind of gingerbread type of thing covered in sugar, just white glazed. It's insane. It's called Sweetheart. Then I bought one pasteta. This is a pate, like a liver pate. Now there's a story with this. I only bought one. Parents, they never let my sister and me eat pate because they always said it was quite unhealthy because you never really know what's in there, you know? I don't know. We would buy Kalinic or argeta. Argeta is, I believe, Croatian or Slovenian. Anyway, I decided to buy one of this liver pate because still in school sometimes we would have it and I really like it, and I think it's something so when you're having a lazy day you put like on a piece of bread and with a glass of yogurt. That's what we would have it with. But I'm not really someone who eats this a lot just because you always end up eating something that your parents are eating or not eating something that your parents are not allowing you to eat. Like for example, my parents never let me have Coca-Cola and now all I'm doing is drinking Coca-Cola light. And for example, with the things like, I don't know, fried stuff, my parents never really made any fried stuff, so I'm not a fan of fried. Things with pate, like I never had it at home, so I don't really crave it. I don't know, it's a very weird thing. Something else that you will see is jufke za pitu or kore za pitu, however you want, it depends. This is kind of like a special filo pastry for pie that I'm going to prepare for my boyfriend for dinner for tonight. I also bought kiseli kupus. This is cabbage. I don't know how to explain. Užvanski kiseli kupus. Oh my god, it smells so good. It's very, very specific. It's cabbage, it's sour, it's like winter kind of thing. We make this, and this is for Sarma. Take on a challenge. We're gonna be making this Serbian Christmas dinner. Sarma, ruska salata, apple pie for dessert, I projce. And projce. So those are all different things, and I will show you how we do it because it all needs to be ready for tonight. Is that possible? I don't know, but we will try. What I can say is that this is going to be a lot of work and not so easy, but we're excited to take on the challenge. At least Lada is excited. I'm not excited. I'm petrified, but I think we're gonna learn something and just do one thing at a time. Okay guys, so the Serbian Christmas dinner is in preparation. There were a few options of what we were gonna make for the dessert. Vlada tufahije su takođe super opcija.
Yes.
But they all require apples, and I had apples already at home, so this is going to be for a Serbian apple pie. So not like the one that I made already, not like the French ones, not like the English one, not like any other. This is the Serbian apple pie. Okay, we have a special helper because you guys know that I suck at this. And I understood, thanks to you guys, that what I bought was wrong. This is what I needed to buy. But we're still gonna use the fleur de mais as well. And polenta is what we're gonna try and make projce again. Okay, so managed to do something. Here we go. These are the apples. Now we're gonna add to this cinnamon and sugar. That's the mix. I don't know how much of everything. In this bowl, we're adding 2 bags of vanilla sugar. And Vlada says 4 of normal sugar. And I was like, 4 bags of normal sugar? He said no. Okay, just 2 of vanilla for now. Then we have to mix it and then we have to try it. Okay, so this is now being added. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we have to mix it. Now we're adding cinnamon. Vlada said rokni ga slobodno. So he said don't overdo it. Well, rekao si rokni da, Vlado.
Okay.
Ja sam ga roknula. That's I really listen to you.
Good.
I love cinnamon. We bought this in the supermarket. I thought it would be cool to add to this. It's not by the recipe, but why not? This is now done. We're gonna start making the pie immediately, actually, but also we're preparing the salty dishes as well, so you need to see that. This actually is so good that in fact I could eat it even without putting it in anything. Like, just as it is, I would be very happy to eat it. Now, from everything, this is the part that I take the most seriously because I was born in Sarajevo. I know that some of you, it might kind of sound like the pita bread. It has nothing to do with pita bread. It's just called pita, but it's made of filo pastry, kind of. Very specific thing, not even filo, it's like very specific type of pastry. Bosnians are known to be the best at this, like really. When I was a child, I loved eating this with, before it's baked.
Really?
Yeah, and my grandma always used to tell me like, your stomach will hurt, you shouldn't eat that. But I love it. So this is what we're dealing with right now. This, we put oil and water with gas, but Vlado, you know that in basics of chemistry, that cannot be mixed.
Yes. You will see. It's magic.
Take 1 layer, but what is 1 layer? Exactly 1 thin sheet, but this one's broken. Doesn't matter?
We'll use it later, but for first, it's important to
be whole.
Yeah.
This is 2.
Yeah.
So hard.
Yeah.
I think these are really Bosnian because it says jufke, which is how we call it in Bosnia. Now we have a paper on the table, we layered them out, we put some water and oil like sprayed on, and now we need to fill it in with applesauce. Some things never change. I'm eating the raw pastry because I really, really love it so much. And now there's no one to tell me, no, don't do that. So, you know, love it. And this is what we got. We have 4 pieces of pie. I mean, I know they're not all the same equal width, but that's okay. And over it, we put a little bit of mix of the sparkling water and oil. Again, let's go put it in the oven. Au revoir, my friend. Vlada said 30 minutes, approximately, more or less. But we will monitor it because that's always best. This is so hard to do with one hand while you're holding camera, so I hope you guys will excuse me. I love peeking. You're not supposed to do this, but yeah. In the meanwhile, let's do second go at making krojice, or as Vlada says, krojaru, because it's a little bit different. So let's give it a go. There's literally no space in the kitchen for anything because it's kind of crazy and messy, and this is not how you should do it at home, but this is how it is. In my last vlog, you guys were very impressed that I can open an egg with one hand, and it's true, Vlado, huh?
Great.
What do you think?
Amazing skills.
It's the only skill I have, clearly, when it comes to cooking, but you know, it's something. I promise I will not turn into a food blogger. This is just for today. Remember, I bought this cheese at the Serbian shop, so now this goes in there. I'm so exhausted of the kitchen, Vlado. I'm so happy you enjoyed it. But this is almost done, which would be already our second dish. These 2 are going to be for Sarma, and this over here is going to be for ruska salata. So now we're going to be preparing all of that. We have the red onions and the garlics in here. Now we're going to add the carrots. Are you ready? Vlad is mixing it because I can't do everything with... There we go. Oh, the gravity is not working today. Wait. Okay. Ta-da! This is us preparing sarma. Up until now, I have only ever eaten sarma, never prepared it, not even a tiny little bit. So I'm not quite sure that it's gonna work out. I think Vlado, you as well preparing for the first time, no?
First time, yeah.
So for both of us, it is the first time doing the sarma. We went to the butcher's to buy the meat, and guess what? The butcher is only open until 1 o'clock and from 4 o'clock. So we were like, okay, goodbye. This, ready?
Yes.
Woohoo! Now, ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing worse than poor sarma. Poor sarma is sarma where you're eating it, but you cannot taste any meat. Have you ever had one of those, Vlado? Like, you know when you're eating sarma, but actually the meat is nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
Like sometimes in restaurants, you know? Actually, I realized why I'm super bad in the kitchen. It's because it requires a lot of muscle in your arms. So all of this mixing, stirring, stuff, chopping, I get like my arms started hurting. In the meanwhile, pita looks very funny. I've never seen one that looks this way, but you know, it's special. Special kind. It smells delicious. If my boyfriend would come home now, Vlado.
I would say something.
Vlado. He would have a nervous breakdown, I think. What do you think?
I'm sure.
No. You know what he would do? He would come in, he would see, he would close the door.
Go out and go.
And he would say like, I need to leave immediately.
I will make in 2 hours.
He would be like, no, I don't know. Anyway, trojice are looking much better than mine did. So what's next on the schedule is my worst. But this is what happens, you know, and this is also why I hate cooking and baking and all of that kind of stuff. So the only thing left is to put sarma together with cabbage, which is gonna make the house a little bit smelly. The thing is gonna make it smelly. Okay, cabbage is here. And to finish off ruska salata, which is the easiest job because it doesn't cook. Everything is cooked already, so yeah, and I'm so hungry. So here on the table we have thing that goes into sarma, cabbage, 2 Zara home plates, like a camera, card reader, Diet Coke, and this is all that you need to prepare this. Yes. Wow, the smell is so strong, but I love it. Pa kako se to vlada?
Ne znam, čekaj da prvo skinem ovaj liski.
Wait, I will Google on YouTube kako madati sarma.
Ništa, evo vidi, čekaj, probat ću ja jedno, stani. It's great. I'm happy.
But Vlado, this looks different.
They don't know what they do.
But this is a chef.
Ne.
But why don't you have like the thing on the side?
Smotaš ga ovako, previše ti ovamo. Sad mi snimaš prste sa pogrešnim listom.
Pa šta sam radim? But I don't think this is... Okay.
Hajde, mother. Don't leave me now.
Let me just tell you, I already don't like it. Is this like deep enough, the dish?
Yes.
Yeah?
Well, I think yes.
Actually, I have to be honest, this is really starting to look like sarma now.
Yes.
And I'm so excited because I think it will be really great. We still have to use up all of this. I'm sorry for all of you guys that don't eat meat, but Serbian cuisine is impossible without it. Okay, another confession to why I think I suck at cooking is because I lose interest. So now we've been doing this for like 3 hours, all sorts of things. It's almost night and now I start to lose interest because I'm like, you know what, now I want to do something else. I want to respond to YouTube comments. I want to check my emails. I want to track my packages. I want to, you know, like I want to do everything else but this because now I'm bored. It's to fall to my short attention span. For ruska salata, what you need is peas, carrots, which are boiled. Then you need some gherkins, as you will see. Is this gonna work with one hand? Or is it just gonna go everywhere? Then my mom adds chicken breast, kind of like small pieces, and ham. You don't have to do that. You can do, Vlada just told me some people put apple, some people put also eggs. I don't like eggs. You like eggs?
Me too, no.
This is Vlada's decoration. I would never do that. Oh my god. Dead. But it looks amazing and it tastes delicious, you guys. This is ready. Oh my god. They look delicious. I'm starving. It's time to give this a go. So let's actually taste what we've made. It's so delicious.
It's great.
This one is with a little bit of dried onions on top. I didn't want that because I find onion to be a little bit overpowering. Sorry that I'm talking with full mouth. Vlada has got a recipe for projice which is different to the one I use and is delicious. Ruska salata is delicious. We're both saying how much it reminds us of Christmas at home. So we just had to have a little snack to try it because also we're starving. Okay, now this is asladimo, or to have something sweet. How do we cut it, Vlado? Like one each, or how do you normally cut it? One by one?
One by one.
Okay.
Yeah.
We normally eat pitu with the hand. My sister loves to eat the end and I don't, Vlada either, so we're gonna have the two pieces from the middle. Wow!
Wow.
Delicious. And I love the nuts. So good.
Amazing.
This is something you can make and just have with tea, coffee. Okay. Sarma is now chilling in this sauce. It's bacon, water, and a lot of like tomato sauce kind of stuff. We're gonna prepare another round of the little cornbreads because that is so turned out insanely delicious. Srpski zet is arriving. Serbian son-in-law. There is no translation for that. That is only something you can say in Serbia. Oh, Vlada now lost the count. I'm gonna tidy because if my boyfriend comes home and he sees this, do I need to say that he's a Virgo? Sarma has been cooking for 2.5 hours, so I think it's time to try it now. The whole house smells like sarma, which is not a good thing. It's here. We took one out, which we're gonna share to try. Are you ready? I'm scared, but it looks okay. Kupus is a bit hard, but sometimes it is like that.
Really?
Is it good?
It's amazing.
You think?
Why, you don't think?
I'm not sure.
Come on, cook it.
Well, I need to give it another go. It's very meaty, but I think it's
They
sarma.
put more meat than it's in the recipe.
Or maybe that's why.
Yeah.
Because I love it, but I love it. Sarma is always best when it stays in the fridge a little bit. The thing is, you know what I think, Vlado? I think we should have put a little bit more cabbage on it on top.
You think?
Because I like more cabbage, but you don't. That's the difference.
Yeah.
But it was good. It was good. I'm excited to see what other people are gonna think. I have another set of these like projice in the oven, and people are coming later. We have 20 candles burning in the house. My boyfriend came through the door and he says it smells like cooking. Lado, you didn't hear him. Lado, you didn't hear him. He walked through the door and he was like, "Oh my God, it smells like cooking."
I saw him, yeah, I saw that.
I was like, we have 25 candles on. He said, put 20 more. But you're crazy.
No, but I like it's not
You like the cooking smell?
I like it. It's not. I just not used to come home and smell the food.
But that's another story.
Usually I come home and I smell nothing. I smell,
Body lotion, candles.
Before you smell Dior, now you smell Sarma.
Baby, I want to hear the first impressions. Look at this. Okay? This is, you have to say pita s jabukama.
What?
Pita s jabukama.
Pita s jabukama.
Yes.
But that looks amazing.
Right?
What is inside there?
Apples and like apples.
So it's a strudel.
No, it's pita s jabukama. Strudel, does it sound like a Serbian word?
Yeah, it's
It's
Serbian
not
pie.
strudel, it's not American pie.
Let me tell you, if you cover it with a cloth,
Yes.
it's Serbian. First of all, very important.
Because the cloth is magic.
Exactly. Then,
Water.
are you ready? Are you ready? Because it smells so intense.
Lol.
I don't know if you're gonna like it.
I never saw, by the way, the kitchen clothes.
So this is what those things look that I prepared the other day when they should.
When they real. Can I have one? I'm starving.
Are you starving? We're waiting for the grate.
But no cheese or cheese.
Cheese.
A little bit, but not the salty cheese. This is with onion, but you don't like, I think. It's okay?
This one with onion. I buy dry, you know, onion for burger. The crispy.
Good?
I will put more onion.
This-
It's Sarma.
This has been cooking for 3 hours now. Are you okay?
I can see it. It's just
He didn't expect.
Eh.
It's great.
Baby! What happened?
Thank you. That's for good.
It's a white plate, that's fine. As long as it's not, I mean, I cooked whole day, didn't break anything. Ksenia, how's broica?
I don't know what it is, but it's divine.
Yes!
No, but when it's warmer.
This is like something that my grandma would make like for breakfast.
I didn't expect that. Especially because you know that you're such a bad cook.
I am a good bad cook, but this is 3 ingredients and goes in the oven. So easy to make.
Sorry, what it is. This is like really impressive if you cook this. I
So,
can't guess.
you put some polenta. You know polenta?
Is it egg?
It's corn flour.
Oh.
A little bit of like cheese and an egg. You mix it up.
Are you doing it?
It's so good. I can't.
It's the best.
Why do we order pizza if we have this?
No, don't order pizza. Just eat this.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Why do we ever order pizza?
No.
I mean, obviously there's a meaty dish as well. I'm very sorry. This is hot, so I can't even open it. But
Maybe here is one.
this is like when you make this in Serbia, you can get married with.
No, I love these.
Careful.
You know, that's like a very Russian dish as well.
This is served.
Nobody's.
Nobody really cares. Everyone's just thinking about the series. And Ksenia insisted on me putting the chips or the crisps. I don't understand why, but it's all good.
The lies. Rude.
So rude, right? Now she did not insist. It's something that they brought like a while back, and now it's here. Everyone's obsessed with this.
Why is it so filling?
Unfortunately, Jorgen and Ksenia cannot have sarma because they're vegetarian, but I made for them some truffle avocado, which is so Serbian, some tomatoes, some olives, and some Serbian cheese.
Right?
Is it good?
So good.
Good, right?
You can have some, I made you some avo, tomato, olives, some cheese, cream cheese. This is a very specific cream cheese. Guys, oh my god, I'm so full, but now I'm gonna serve them the apple pie. Everyone's eating, they're loving the food. I managed somehow. I wish I made some sarme, also vegetarian, but I don't really think it's the same vibe, you know? So, this is what it is. I'd like to try some Serbian food, Roo.
Oh my god.
Imagine. Roo! 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 Yes! Come on, no, naughty Roo.
Self-esteem.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
You think you're a lion? No, you're not a lion. You're not a lion. You're a little puppy. Ksenia, what was your favorite Serbian dish, even though you were very limited to what you could eat?
Today?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Projice.
Projice.
You liked it?
Love it. That's why we take it. home.
No, there's no projice. We ate them all. That's for
Okay.
that's Jurgen's favorite. I'm very sorry. No? Bye. I take it back. That is for Jurgen, unfortunately. You know? Did you like it?
We
Praise
love-
my Serbian cuisine more.
Tell the camera
This is
what you
especially
said.
for you.
I
Yes,
think
you
it's
said.
like a crepe.
No, you said something different.
I said, this is why I'm going to marry you one day.
And then my boyfriend loved it, didn't he?
I mean,
I mean, he was in on it, so he's the best man.
Well, I love you guys. Have a good night.
he's not in the picture. You can show him like that.
Literally. Good night, I love you back. I mean, I'm dead. I'm absolutely exhausted, so I'm very sorry, but I wish I looked a bit better on the last day of Vlogmas so that I can end it in a way that you deserve, because you guys deserve the world. You guys are the best and I love you so much. However, I look like this because I cooked and I am exhausted. So, I wanted to wish you a beautiful Christmas if you celebrate. If you don't celebrate it, I wanted to wish you a beautiful end of the year. And no matter what, remember that happiness comes from inside, and that you're the one bringing the happiness, not the gifts, not the job, not the material stuff, not a new boyfriend, not a nothing. It comes from you, and it's a tough year for everybody, but try and find something nice to be happy about this year. I love you all, and I will actually see you tomorrow in a bonus video. Bye guys!